question for all of you. Do you ever open your mouth to speak in English and suddenly your brain goes blank or freezes like the words are trapped somewhere in traffic inside your head and you start translating from your native language word by word? What if I tell you this real secret to speak in English fluently isn't about memorizing grammar rules or perfecting vocabulary list? It's actually about rewiring your brain to actually think in English. Stick with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you practical, funny, and even slightly weird tricks that will change the way you experience English forever. So hello everybody, I am Priya and welcome back to EnglishFairy. Today we are tackling one of the biggest myths in language learning, the idea that fluency comes only from studying hard. No. And the best part, you don't need to move abroad or live with an English speaking roommate. You can do this right where you are. So, most people can read English, even write in English, but still freeze when it's time to speak. It's because they don't actually think in English. Their brain is still busy translating from native language word by word like a slow Google Translate stuck in your head. And guess what? That's exactly where you lose your confidence, forget words, and feel embarrassed in real life conversations. So here I'm going to promise by the end of this video, you will have all those powerful techniques to train your brain to think in English naturally. So the very first tip that I'm going to give you here is stop translating, start naming things around you. So when you see a teacup or maybe chai, you can say it's tea. Just say tea, okay? And build some interactive moments for your own self, looking around your room and naming those 5 objects in English without translating. And when you hear it's raining cats and dogs outside, don't translate it literally into your language. I mean your native language. Just imagine heavy rain. Somewhere in your mind you can visualize that. In your head, when you want water, don't say pani chahiye. Directly visualize a glass and think, can I get some water? Don't think, aaj doston se milne ja raha hu. Train your mind to directly imagine meeting friends and say, I'm going to meet my friends today. Instead of translating emotions word by word, mujhe thoda gussa aa raha hai, just feel the anger and say, I'm a little annoyed today. Also, what you can do is start thinking in simple sentences. Example, instead of mentally translating, mujhe bhook lagi hai, you can say, I'm hungry. Or while brushing, you can say, I'm brushing my teeth. My toothpaste is minty. While cooking, you can say, I'm chopping onions. Oh, my eyes are burning. On the bus, you can say, the bus is crowded today. I hope I get a seat. While working, you can say, I'm writing an email. I need to sound more professional. Another practice tip for all of you is try narrating your day in English in your head. Let me try that here in front of all of you. This morning, I woke up a little late because I was scrolling on my phone last night. The first thing I did was I made some black coffee, as I love it. I can't function without it actually, or my green tea. While drinking my coffee or my tea, I checked my emails and replied to a few urgent ones. Then I quickly got ready and started my work. Around lunchtime, I felt really hungry, so I cooked some pasta for myself. After lunch, I went for a short walk to clear my mind. In the evening, I finished some pending tasks and later I watched an episode of my favorite series to relax. Before bed, I read a few pages of my favorite book and now I'm ready to sleep. This is how you can put your sentences in place using some ideas, weaving those ideas into English and then bringing it out So first of all, what you have done is you've done all the processing here in your brain, and then you actually let it utter. Uh, then you have actually let it move out from your mouth. That is how we do it initially. Now, another thing that you can use here is try testing the power of questions. Example, ask yourself every now and then some small questions. Where's my phone? What should I eat today? Do I really need to go to work? Do I have some cravings today? Asking questions in English is safer than asking them out loud because your fridge won't judge you when you ask, do I really need another ice cream? Now it's your turn. In the comments, write 3 simple English questions which you think you can ask yourself every day. What should I do? Where am I going? Or am I late? Let's see how many creative daily questions we can collect together in the comment box. Next is think in emotions, not just words. Example, instead of translating मैं गुस्सा हूँ, connect directly with the English phrase I'm angry or this makes me mad. Emotion words like happy, frustrated, nervous, excited, relieved, all of them are going to give you a good connection, okay? So here's a quick challenge. Pause this video for just 5 seconds and say out loud how you feel right now in English. I feel curious, like my brain wants to explore, or you can also say I feel calm, like sitting beside a quiet river. I feel a little anxious, but also excited. I feel proud that I learned something new today. I feel grateful for this moment. I feel sleepy, but my mind is awake. Any crazy feeling that comes up to your mind can be put in here in the comment box. Your emotions can make your English unforgettable. Side by side, you can also practice some storytelling ways. Last week, I missed my bus. Normally, I would just say I was hungry. But instead, I told my friend I was fuming like a boiling kettle ready to burst. So he laughed so hard, frustration just disappeared. And another day, I didn't just say I'm happy. I said I'm over the moon like a kid who just found extra ice cream in the freezer. And instantly, everyone smiled with me. Another smart trick is shadowing your world. Yes, there's a trick that is called as shadowing. It's simple. You listen to a native speaker and at the same time, you repeat exactly what they say, like their shadow. Example, watching Netflix, then pause it for a moment, repeat the dialogue in your head in English, and that is what is going to train your ears, tongue, and brain all together. At first, it feels fast and messy, but soon your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence skyrockets. Now, what you can do for yourself is try playing your favorite English video for 30 seconds, repeat it out loud, and tell me in the comments, was it easy, fun, or crazy hard? Now, if someone catches you repeating Netflix lines to yourself, just tell them you're practicing for your Oscar speech. There's a pro tip here. Start with kid shows because it's going to have a slower pace, simple English. Then move to podcasts. Okay, now another interesting trick here is use mental role plays. Want to think in English? Become the actor in your own mind movie. So, how are you going to do that? Imagine you're ordering coffee in Starbucks. In your head, you can say, hi, can I get a latte with oat milk? Pretend you're explaining your job to a stranger. Like, I work in marketing or I help brands tell their story. Picture yourself lost in London asking, excuse me, could you please tell me where the station is? Imagine you're calling customer care. Hi, I think there's an issue with my internet connection. Role play a casual chat with a friend. What's up? Wanna hang out this weekend? The very next trick here out for you is practice with word chain and associations. If you thinking in English is like playing a word chain game with yourself. Example could be, Suppose you see a dog, find out some related keywords like dog, bark, park, walk, and you can frame an easy sentence. I see a dog, dogs bark, I walk in the park. Similarly, when you hear some music, try finding out some related keywords again, like dance, party, fun, and create your own small sentences. I hear some music, music makes me dance, parties are fun. You eat pizza. What keywords can you get out of that? Cheese, Italy, vacation, all of them related to pizza. So you can say, I eat pizza, pizza has cheese, Italy is my dream vacation, and many more. You see, it's raining. Think of rain, umbrella, wet, cold. So you can frame your own sentences. It rains. I need an umbrella. Rain feels cold and wet. So I hope that makes it clear that thinking in English isn't about perfection. It's just about practice. The more you make English the language of your own thoughts, the faster your confidence will skyrocket. So now here you have the challenge for the next 24 hours. Think only in English for at least 5 minutes every hour. Try it and share your funniest or most awkward experience in the comments. I'll read them all. And if you enjoyed this, hit like, share with a friend who's learning English, and subscribe for more practical real world English hacks. See you there in the next session. Bye bye.